Hey guys, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD Let's Play. This is the TheScottSpot channel, and I'm Scott, so thanks for tuning in. Let's just go inside without further ado. Now in here we have a new enemy, the rat. Let me equip some bait real quick. And if they hit you, they knock rupees out of you, but you can get rid of them just by spreading bait in front of the rat holes.
Delicious! Hey, I got something real good I'll sell ya. For real. What'll that be for ya?
So you can buy all-purpose bait for 20 rupees, I think. No, 40 rupees. Or, it was 20 rupees in the original version. Or a high pair for 30 rupees. But I don't need either of those things, so I'll pass.
Cheapskate. Bring me more sometime. More.
So there are a couple holes like that through the fortress that I could get spread bait at, but I'm not going to do that again, just so, because I don't want to, waste time and bait. So we got a map on the wall here that shows us roughly where we are in the fortress and what the layout's kind of like. Anyway, let's go back outside. As you can see, there's moblins, or guards, down the hallway. We don't want to go that way yet, though. So every time you go outside, the camera stops and shows you where you are in relation to the room where Aryll is. Or is supposedly. Alright, so we're going to need to sneak further up. You can't get caught by the lights, as I said before. You gotta be careful, though, because you never know where they're going to come from. Like, see, I had almost no warning that that was coming. So really, I mean, I guess this is the first time in a 3D Zelda game that stealth was required. And you know what, now that I think about it, that is a totally false statement, because the Gerudo Fortress in both 64 Zelda games required stealth. So this is kind of like that, I guess. This is just probably the most intense stealth sequence, because you don't have your sword. So there's the room again. Anyway, I think we need to go this way. No, wrong way, sorry. We'll come here later. See, I don't have my map yet, so it's a little hard for me to get my bearings. Go through this door. Head straight across. I know there's a chest over there, but we'll have a chance to get it later. And we're just going to go straight across. Now we should be to the northwest. And I like how it's sort of like a pirate fortress that's been overtaken. As you can see, there's a statue there. And this seems to be like the bunk room. Just cross over. There's a rupee over here. If you step onto the middle of the room, that statue comes to life and shoots lasers at you. So you gotta stay around the outer perimeter of the room if you don't want to get hurt. Random chest here. And it contains a yellow rupee. So yeah, nothing really to get excited about, but still. And I'm not sure, but there was a barrel up here that I want to check really quickly. Anything in here? Nope. Alright. So we came in from that way, I think. Wrong room. Actually, that's the only way to go, isn't it? Alright, let's go back. Alright, we actually want to get caught here because we want to get thrown in prison. That's a moblin. So he's like, "The fuck?" He like tries to set me on fire and Link just surrenders. It's like, oops. Now if you wait here for a little bit, Tetra will actually try to contact you to try to give you a hint on what you're supposed to do to get out. We'll give it a second. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life in there? Jeez, I was in here for like 20 seconds. Look around. I'd be surprised if a run-down cell like that didn't have a hole or two that you could use to worm your way out. And on another note, that castle has 2 levels, right? The lower one is crawling with guards, so I'd stick to the high ground if I were you. Word to the wise. It's actually sound advice. And I guess they must not do inspections on their prison cells. There's almost always a blue rupee in that plot, so I don't know why it was green. But yeah, so just crawl through here to get out of your prison cell. Yeah, I know it's the worst prison ever. Just follow the little tunnel here. I didn't get turned around, did I? No. Ow. It's another cell over, so there's where the cell we just got out of. If we follow the path, we've actually been in this room before. And in here we have... What will it be? The dungeon map. So I guess because there's a dungeon map, this is technically considered a dungeon. Now on the Wii U gamepad, I could see this map at all times, but because I'm not using the gamepad and I'm just using the controller, I have to pause to see my map. Which kind of sucks because it doesn't even show up on your HUD like it would in the original game, but oh well, we shall live. Now this may seem crazy, but I'm going to drop back down here. Because there is a switch behind the barrels here hidden that opens that gate, and behind here should be not the dungeon map, not the compass, but a piece of heart. Now you have to collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container, and it would add a heart to your meter. You also get fully healed every time you pick one of those up, which can be useful in the early stages of hero mode. But yeah, the easiest thing to do at this point to move forward is to just allow yourself to be caught by the moblins again. I know it's kind of repetitive, but I like Link's face. He's like, oops. And these moblins are just like idiotic. Because, I mean, they throw him in the exact same cell that he got escaped from before. Yeah, see, it was blue that time. Oh well, what can you do? I guess monsters, Ganon's monsters aren't the brightest bunch. Never have been, really. And drop back out. Alright, so this time, instead of dropping down to the ground level, we're going to use this rope to cross over. Phew, I thought I was going to miss that for a second. Alright. So now we're going to climb up higher. It's like, hey, don't forget Aryll's over here. You don't have to worry about the spotlights at this altitude. Or at least not yet. So our goal now, before we proceed to Aryll's room, is to take out the 3 spotlights. There's one there, one over there, and one back there. And we're going to have to go all the way around the fortress to get all 3 of them. Listen up, Link. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monsters, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What'll you do? I will climb up and do exactly what you said. There's our bird friend. The Helmarok King. Alright, so basically you have 2 options. Your first is to break that jar of Boko sticks over there and use the stick as a weapon. Or you can use your shield to make this Bokoblin drop its stick, as Tetra suggested. Oh hey, it's a full moon. Didn't notice before. You want to take a swing? Come on now. Yeah, see, just completely drops it. Ooh. Shoot. Ow. Yeah, I was not trying to throw it at him. Come on, man. Here we go. Hey, buddy. That was funny. This should finish him. Yep. Alright, so the spotlight is out of commission now. It just shines straight into the sky since there's no Bokoblin manning it. So now we just need to take out the other two. And I think that we need to go this way. Actually, I think it might be this way. Alright, I'm a little bit directionally challenged, but luckily I know this game well enough to where I can kind of feel my way around. Especially without the map. I mean, that's a pretty big hindrance. And yeah, out here, so you can see the pirate ship that we came from, posted way out there. I'm glad they're waiting for me. I guess that's nice. Looks like there's a ship wreckage over there. But you climb up here to find the second searchlight. Look at how pretty the sky is. It's gorgeous. Alright, so this time, let's... Oh, there's no jar of sticks. Oh wait, there it is. This time, let's use this jar to get our stick instead of deflecting the attacks from the Bokoblin. See, that was easy. Unfortunately, that gives him more ammo too. Ah! Stop it. That's it. Pretty simple. Now, this is interesting. Sometimes enemies drop these treasure spheres, and I believe while they're red, you'll get more hearts. While they're green, you'll get more magic, and while they're yellow, you'll get more spoils. Or maybe yellow is magic and green is rupees. I'm not sure. But what I really want is this. You got a joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies and nectar-filled blossom. Why did they come to me then? Anyway, that's one of the 8 spoils in the game. They each have their own purpose, and what they are will become clear later, more clear. For now, just know that you can sell spoils at Beetle's shop shit for pretty good profit most of the time. But don't sell any of your spoils until you've actually given them their true purpose. And Bokoblins are the ones that drop joy pendants, as you just saw. Yeah, we should not be here yet. Wrong door. Not bad. Let's go back from whence we came. Straight across. Alright, now I need to go to this room that I keep trying to go in and then realize it's not the right room yet. There's a chest hidden behind these barrels. It's not very well hidden, but I could see somebody missing it. You got the compass. Now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. View the map screen and see for yourself. Yeah, so it doesn't really tell us anything because I already found all the chests, but normally the compass just gives you an idea of where you are and where all the chests are. Alright, so let's use this rope to cross very carefully. pretty simple. Although it'd be a tragedy if he fell at this point. Anything out here? Yeah, okay. So here's the balcony with the third searchlight. Climb on up. Hey, buddy. Want to give me your stick? Your disco stick? Jeez. I keep using the sword button to swing, and it's not. That's the throw button when you have a stick. Take that, jerk. Alright, so that's all 3 spotlights. And that's really all the time we have for this episode. On the next episode, we should finish the fortress and, yeah, hopefully save our sister. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video. If you want to see more where this came from, hit subscribe. And feel free to discuss the video in the comments below. I will read them all. And thanks so much. I will catch you guys later. This is TheScottSpot signing off.